in the space earlier, or did you just kind of stumble into this?
I was in the Founders Hall.
Oh, okay. So do you know what's going on right now?
No, not at all.
Intro, what do you think about it?
I'm confused. It's a bunch of toys and noise.
What has this done to your day?
Nothing.
Grosiga, habla.
Ilo sinkhop ek sriracha or sriracha.
I guess
No, it's definitely not Spanish.
Yeah.
Interesting, I don't know.
I stopped. It
Why
got
did
my
you-
attention.
Why did you stop?
Because it's weird.
Why is it weird?
Usually this doesn't happen.
What the fuck is happening? Hey, 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 hey.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What does all of this mean?
DADA.
What's DADA?
Exactly. And I don't want to say like, oh well, it's just DADA.
Well, it was a reactionary movement to World War I. They were just recalcitrant to the institutions of art, politics, science, reason, other such post-Enlightenment ideas. Well, this is all justified in terms of our studies of the Dada movement, which one of the core tenets of Dada is play.
Karawame. Olafantu Bamla Ofala Bamla.
Put Perry Call!
Have you met my dog Chico?
I have. I'm intimately familiar with Chico.
Did you touch my dog?
I did touch your dog. Sorry about it.
Most people walking through this quad are probably going to think that it's really annoying and nonsense and not worth their time to actually stop and listen, while other people might see the small pieces of joy throughout it. It's just how you choose to interpret the space.
What changes in the meaning?
Where you start.
Ooh, that was deep.
Like three. Yeah, you gotta keep this shit on the wraps. Saeed, I'm sorry.
Did you get that?
You can have that.
That was good.
Is it going to be, he's wanting to reframe the space, so a space that we're familiar with is going to be made strange or different, and we're going to feel it, hear it, think about it differently.
And so, for the Dada movement specifically, I think the boundary is it's a one-to-one correlation, whereas with modern art and the institutions that be, I think that's a lot more of a distant relationship between play and the alleged seriousness of art.
Because everything just went batshit crazy and people felt like art shouldn't have rules anymore, because before that art was very much institutionalized and there was rules to everything.
So is this a form of escapism?
It was framed that way. We were to leave the art gallery and come out here and play with the idea that we're not gonna, and I'm gonna breach this rule, discuss politics and serious stuff. We're gonna get away from that.
Art can be escapism. Art can also be an in-depth study into reality.
Is this then escapism?
I think it could be, as he was suggesting, it's a moment where one can forget about it, but in the process of forgetting about it, potentially then, once it's over, or even during, that you sort of return to it, because there's no escaping it, right? There's no escaping the fact of what's occurred and the transformation of our country very abruptly. And so even if we try to escape it, we can't. But this might offer us a new way of thinking about it. So I don't know. It's not merely an escape. But he's framed it that way, right, as a playful kind of escape. But I don't think it's just that.
How are you?
I'm excellent.
Yeah?
I'm lying through my teeth, but I'm excellent.
How are you?
How am I as an individual?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of ambivalent in my life right now. There's a lot of conflicting poles and no clear one path. So I'm kind of in that state of chaos that we're I'm also projecting a little bit on the political situation. I hope that out of the chaos comes a little bit of stability and order.
At this time as well, because of the heaviness of the political moment, as he was sort of very hopefully suggesting, it might also give us a moment of respite where we won't be consumed by gloom, which I am.
Is this fun if it's undergirded by anxiety?
Yeah, because it's kind of a way to repress that anxiety. My mom wrote "Trump loves you" on my leftovers the other day, which was kind of funny, but also a little bit dread-inspiring.
What is the point of Rico the Chihuahua in this political climate?
He is happiness, and he is to make people smile for, even if it's just a moment.
With that in mind, what do you think about our current political climate?
It's, I'm not hopeful.
What do you think about it?
I personally think that I'm a liberal, so I think we deserved it. We got complacent, and we didn't engage critically with people who disagree with us, and we demonized them because they disagree with us. And
what is the gloom for you?
The transformation that's happened politically in the country, and the what seems like the imminent or the just commenced nightmare that I think is just a national tragedy.
Yeah.
That we're only starting to see, and which I think could play itself out in a cataclysmic way. Not paying attention to what we were getting ourselves into, and which we're now in. So we walked sleepily into catastrophe.
But I'm glad that this woke us up. So there's positivity and negativity there, and I think we have to take ownership of the outcome to improve it.
Where do you think we're headed?
I haven't thought that far. I'm still in the shock of it all. It hasn't even been a full week. I mean, tomorrow will still not quite be there, and I don't know where we're headed. I'd like to say that we're going to come together, both sides, and disaffected liberals and conservatives, people that can unite against the establishment. I mean, I think that's where this country's headed.
Do you think that Reconstruction then rests on the foundation of chaos?
Sometimes. If you think history evolves in cycles, then you'll have to accept chaos as a precondition for positive, stable change.
So, yeah, I think I'm really proud of the people that are willing to stand up and voice that they're upset about who's been appointed and who that person is now appointing to their cabinet. But a lot more is going to happen before something is done. We can't just keep shouting into the void.